Ultimacia. We're doing it. We are doing it. And let's go ahead and get the Captive Weird. We're doing it. We're doing time compression, folks. We have Ultimacia. Activate the ability. And activate. Activate. Done. And we have achieved time compression. Hello, welcome everyone. I am Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents, and you have found us streaming live on Twitch at Average Zen Presents, or perhaps on YouTube at Average Zen, and you are in for a treat today, because we are in Timeless for this Casual Tuesday format. And I am excited because we are bringing the flavor today, the Final Fantasy flavor. Many of you have a Final Fantasy that is a favorite Final Fantasy, a favorite fantasy. Maybe it's not final. In any case, we're not talking about those. We're talking about Final Fantasy. We're talking about my favorite today, Final Fantasy VIII. Yes, I know, convoluted. But this crazy lady right here, Ultimacia, Time Sorceress, makes an early appearance. Yes, you get to the city and she's all like, oh, spoiler alert, tune out if you haven't played Final Fantasy VIII and you care about the story. Yeah, so, shoves an ice spike through Squall. Everybody says, oh, Squall's dead and everything. But here's the one thing I remember from Final Fantasy VIII most about the sorceress Ultimacia. She loves time compression. She loves time compression. She's all about it. And so that is why her ability is called time compression. When you flip her, let's talk about her. 4/5. When Ultimacia enters or attacks, Surveil 2. Excellent for stacking your graveyard. At the beginning of your instep, you may pay 4 blue, black, and exile 8 cards from your graveyard. If you do, transform Ultimacia. Yeah, and when you transform her, you get to take an extra turn, and it's a 7/7 with Menace. Well, that's a lot. That is a lot to pay for an extra turn. I mean, why not just run Time Walk, you know? But we're not gonna be playing. We're not gonna pay that. I sincerely hope we will not be paying that cost today, because we're gonna be cheating Ultimacia out and transforming her using Agatha's Soul Cauldron. How do we do that? Easy. We're playing an Agatha's Soul Cauldron, shell here. But we're also throwing in Captive Weird and a couple of Concealing Curtains. Notice they have a transform cost of 3. Either 2 colorless and a black, or 3 colorless and a Phyrexian mana, or 1 life, so 3 mana. And if we exile one of those with Agatha's Soul Cauldron, put the +1/+1 counter on Ultimacia, then we can transform her for 3 mana, which is a much more acceptable rate for an extra turn, I think. Once more, we can transform her twice in a turn. So we could pay 3 mana, transform her, get an extra turn, pay another 3 mana, flip her back over, and rinse and repeat. Hence, time compression. If that doesn't work, then we'll just play it like a Yawgmoth Transposition deck. We have Sephiroth in here in place of a copy of Blood Artist, because you can get that cool emblem. Yeah, Insidious Roots, Mono Skillion, the closest we have to a Walking Ballista. It will do the job in a pinch if we throw in some Insidious Roots and a Tyvar to get that mana loop going. So, yeah. Well, let's take it into the queue. If you want the full deck list, you can always hit exclamation deck in chat. One more quick thing to go over for funsies. I have included Shifting Woodland and a single copy of Ancient Adamantoise because of the interaction with the cleanup step. Here's something you may not be aware of. Let's talk about the cleanup step. Okay, damage isn't removed from this creature during cleanup steps. 820, Big Booty, Vigilance Ward 3 for 8 mana. We're not paying 8 mana for this, I'm telling you that right now. All damage that will be dealt to you and other permanents you control is dealt to this creature instead. When this creature dies, exile it and create 10 tapped treasure tokens. That is a lot of tapped treasure tokens. Probably will not happen though, because we're going to be playing it with Shifting Woodland, which says this land becomes a copy of target permanent card in your graveyard until end of turn. Activate it only if there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard. Well, what happens is that the until end of turn clause there and the cleanup step both are simultaneous. This means that their effects are resolved at the exact same time, which means that Shifting Woodlands will essentially have the damage from Ancient Adamantoise, becoming that, cleaned, not reset when it becomes a creature again if we wanted to loop this and do it again. So let me try to explain this simply. Essentially what happens is that the Shifting Woodlands retains its damage at the end of your turn, but on the following turn, during your opponent's cleanup step, it will go away. It'll just go away. So how that works is that means every single turn, we basically have like a 20 damage shield. There you go. That's how that works. We'll see if we can get it to work. Into the games. Time compression, here we come. I don't know what that means. Who knows what a world living in time compression would look like? I don't know why Sorceress Ultimacia wanted that. The destroy perms doesn't kick in. What's that, Starscream? I don't. Can you rephrase the question? Oh, of course we have Ancient Adamantoise in hand opening. This is not a great hand. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. Okay, so why did we get the Ancient Adamantoise back in hand? It's a one-off. Stop it, Shuffler. Oh, the 10 tap treasure tokens? That would be if we allowed it to die. Alright, well, we have lost an offer they cannot refuse. But we have gained Concealing Curtains. Alright, I think we want the black-green. And let's go with Haywire Might. The good news is they can't possibly have any idea what we are doing because we don't have enough cards in our hand that actually work together for them to figure that out. Well, let's go Delighted Halfling, and we'll go with a Captive Weird just in case they have anything weird going on. Well, see, that's the beauty. Starscream says, I don't have any of the older cards. Well, that's the beauty, really, is I've also did not have many older cards. I mostly have been doing standard for most of Magic the Gathering Arena, but when you start doing Brawl, you start getting one-ofs of different cards, and I have found that makes it a little bit easier. You know, because maybe maybe a deck list will run 4 or 3 of a particular card, and I maybe only have 1 or 2 copies. Well, then I have to get creative. Well, if you like to get into Brawl, and you don't have the wild cards, I highly suggest you should just do it. Just do it. Just start building decks. Because it's a one-of format. You don't have to, I mean, the chances of drawing that one card that you crafted with that wild card, unless you're tutoring for it, you know, so Brawl is a very easy format to get into with just commons and uncommons, honestly. There are many legendary commanders that are uncommon. This guy is all about destroying our stuff, man. And we are just not hitting any kind of lands, are we? Well, at least they got no more cards in hand either. I love Brawl. I do. It is my favorite format on Arena. Alright, we are going to be ticking down. We have a 19 turn clock. Oh my goodness. And we found the Ancient Adamantoise again. Cool. Oh, their speed has been raised. Maybe we should do that. Okay, yep. Goodbye, Ancient Adamantoise. We're not going to cast you anytime soon, I promise. Alright then. Maybe we should do a popper brawl. I've mentioned this before. I think there should be a popper brawl format. Well, intertapped. Not doing so great here on the draw. I mean, really, we just drawn nothing. All the stuff that we've drawn is all stuff that we want in our graveyard. We haven't gotten any of our Dredger's Insight, no Insidious Roots. Nothing really that's going to help our game plan at all. There's the Agatha's Soul Cauldron. My goodness. And survey says... they don't have anything in their graveyard. We definitely want the Haywire Might under Agatha's Soul Cauldron, and we'll put that counter on Delighted Halfling. And I believe we just go ahead and attack in. We are winning the damage war. And then sacrifice that, getting rid of their guy there. I mean, they can kill Grist if they want to. It's just a 1-2. I don't see us being able to, unless we get a Young Wolf or a Dredger's Insight. Oh, Lonely Deep Cavern Bat takes nothing. You get nothing. You get nothing. Good day, sir. I said good day. That's a worthy cost, they say. Sure. Alright. There it is. Of course, we get the Young Wolf right after. Right after Grist. Why not? Alright then. Well, let us go ahead and get rid of the Delighted Halfling. That way we can at least use Young Wolf as a mana source. Alright. They're blood hustling. Hustle your blood. Alright, we take 5 and just hope for something good. Oh, the greedy freebooter. That is not exactly what we had in mind. Let's go to our graveyard, get rid of Captive Weird. At least we'll have that should Ultimacia deign to make an appearance. Alrighty then. I think we're dead because we have to block. Can we sack block? Yeah, I think we have to sack block here. Yeah, and then we get nothing in return. If we do that, I guess it doesn't matter. All right, come on, we need some help. Shuffler. Another delighted halfling will not do it. But it will stave off death for one more turn if we're lucky. It's down to 3. And let's get rid of the young wolf. Put the counter on. No. Okay. Come on, last turn. Can we get a relevant card shuffler, please? I mean, yeah, okay, now we're dead. Because they have enough mana to do that twice. Wait, no, they can only do it once per turn. No, they can do it again. I don't understand why you're not doing it again, opponent. You could have just killed us. Okay. Yep. Alright, come on. We'll get the cards we need eventually. The shuffler's playing games. We're either flooding out with all the cards we want in the graveyard. We really want a Dredger's Insight. We really need a Dredger's Insight. That is our life gain. That is our way of filling our graveyard. Or Ultimacia, even. Okay, Dredger's Insight. You have made it to the party, along with Insidious Roots. This might be our best hand yet. Alright, let's get our black-green. Overgrown Tomb, come on down. We'll even pay 2 life for the young wolf. And we even got the Nature's Rhythm. I like that. Okay, how about Insidious Roots? We'll auto-pay for that. Get our damage in. And then Dredger's Insight or Tyvar. Should we do Tyvar next turn? Drowned Secrets. They're trying to mill us. I don't think that plan is going to work as well as they might hope. And let's go ahead and grab the breeding pool. Pay 2 life. Dredger's Insight. Okay, we definitely need the Agatha's Soul Cauldron on board. So that's an easy decision. I don't like to see the Shifting Woodlands in there, though. That was a bad hit. The Ruined Crab. Oh, nice. Alright, we have good stuff. No, we don't have anything in our graveyard that we want in our graveyard. That's unfortunate, but we do have Delirium, and there goes our second... Oh, come on. Kidding me, right? You're kidding me? Hold on. Yeah. Alright, let's go and get rid of... I guess... Oh man, this is tough. I think we get rid of Sephiroth just to make sure we get a counter and get some mana going here. Alright, Nature's Rhythm is going to find us Ultimacia or Yawgmoth, I think. A lot of lands in Young. Everything we don't want in this is the opposite of last game. Everything we don't want in the graveyard is going in the graveyard. Oh my god. This is why I never play self-mill seriously. For funsies, yes. Okay, Delighted Halfling. Tyvar Jubilant Brawler. Let's go ahead and get... It doesn't really matter. None of this has abilities that we want. I guess we take the Young Wolf. And let's put it on the Delighted Halfling. We'll mill ourselves and grab the Psychic Frog. Excellent. Alright, now we are in business now. And now we can attack in with our guy. And they don't want to lose Jace. Yeah, they got blocked with the frog. We have 30 cards left in the library. 5 times, or 6 times 3 is 30. Exactly. No, 18. 18. I'm math. 6 times 5 is 3. 6 times 3 is 18. Alright, so we'll have roughly half of our cards after Jace. Alright, okay, we got the Concealing Curtains in there. That is huge. That is huge. We only have 1 copy of Ultimacia left, though. We want the Concealing Curtains in the graveyard. We want to draw Ultimacia. There goes our Yawgmoth. That is excellent. Because now all of our creatures with +1/+1 counters on them. Oh, and we... Oh, no. Come on. Slow down. Slow down. Okay, maybe we will find a Yawgmoth. No, not Yawgmoth. Sorceress. Ultimacia. Alright. We mill 2. There's a Grist. It's our turn. Sweet. That is not what we needed. So, we will go 5. Autopay. Ultimacia. We're doing it. We are doing it. Alright, here we go. Your graveyard. And let's go ahead and get the Captive Weird. We're doing it. We're doing time compression, folks. We have Ultimacia. Activate the ability. We'll even pay. Yes. Very nice. Untap up to 1 target creature. We'll go there. Discard Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Exile 3 cards from our graveyard. That would be Agatha's Soul Cauldron, a land, and a land. And ba-bam. 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 Alright, I think this game is over. Alright. And, wait, hold on, let's slow down. Get the Psychic Frog there, and the Concealing Curtain. Submit 3. We'll gain some life and make another bug. In turn, start a turn and activate. Autopay. Activate. Done. Alright, Monoskillion. And we have achieved time compression. We have achieved it. Yes, I have infinite turns now. We have infinite turns, Starscream. We have done it. And we'll put a counter on, Monoskillion. You deserve a counter. There you go. And that's game with infinite turns on time compression achieved. transform Ultimacia on the cheap, and then transform her back. Infinite turns. Very nice. Thank you, Starscream. I'm glad we can show off our new tech. Who knew giving an extra turn spell using only the transform ability was something maybe they should not have done? For 3 mana, you too can have infinite turns. Actually, it's 6 mana total. For 6 mana total, you can have infinite turns. Alright. Okay, this looks good. I like it. This baby packs so many extra turns. Oh, Leyline of the Guild Pact. Exciting. Alright, let's get our black-green source. And pay 2 life. And I want to go ahead and play Grist. Malevolent Rumble, eh? Oh, I don't like Breach the Multiverse. She altered the Whispering One. I don't like this. This is not looking good for us. Alright, well. Let's pay 2 life and cast Treasure's Insight. Oh, I like it. Yawgmoth seems good. And let's get our damage in. I don't see him blocking with the token. Oh, they have double all land types with their Chromatic Lantern and Leyline of the Guild Pact. And we have an Ultimacia and a Concealing Curtains in hand. That is fun. That is very fun. Okay, so they're on 4, 5, 6 mana. So if they want the Shieldred, we have to kill it. We have to kill this. Yep. We have to kill it. They'll be on it next turn if they draw land. Wait, 4, 5. No, okay, they were still 1 turn off. It doesn't matter. Had to go. But we, more importantly, need another black source and to find an Agatha Soul Cauldron. I do like the Desert Cenote. Very nice. Hold on now. How are they playing that? That's an alchemy card. I thought we were in Timeless. Alright then. Well, Concealing Curtains it is. Would you like to destroy our Concealing Curtains? Oh, we have a Psychic Frog. Very nice. That is how we can do some things. But first, yeah, I'll have them discard the Shieldred and draw a card. There we go. See, it's not just for flavor. The Concealing Curtains does work. If we had a second black land, that would be even better. Okay, Bitter Triumph is not terrible. Oh, no, don't time out Starscream. Oh, damn it. Starscream. Let me see if I can... I'm sorry, Starscream. Yeah, I'll have to... I still haven't adjusted the... I gotta adjust the message length limit. Oh, it's a tally. Sweet. Well, what did they get? Show and tell and a Dredger's Insight. Ah, they own. I don't imagine they're playing the show and tell. Oh, they have a Shifting Woodlands. We also have that in play. That's bad news. Alright, our turn. Let us discard the Yawgmoth, because at this point I don't think we're going to be able to play it. And that'll give us... Oh, that was excellent timing. That was excellent timing. Alright, here's the deal. We need this guy, but they cannot block this guy. Okay. So, here's what we gotta do. We gotta attack in here. We're going to exile 3 cards from our graveyard. Verdant Catacombs, Insidious Roots, and Breeding Pool to give it flying and try to draw a card. Alright. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. And then we're going to exile the Shielded Whispering one. And put that counter on Grist. Bitter Triumph. We'll pay 3 life. We'll Bitter Triumph the Itali. Well, I got you your first time out on Twitch. Congratulations, Starscream. You've made it. Time out, mister. Oh, Seagate Restoration. Another Shifting Woodlands that does them no good, since they have no cards. Yeah, no permanents they really want to be turning that into in the graveyard. So we've already done time compression once. Come on, we were so close this time too. If we had been able to foresee drawing that Ultimacia, maybe we don't play the Concealing Curtains there, but obviously it did not matter. Too good. We're too good at raiding the graveyard of our opponent, for our opponent's sake. And without a reanimate, maybe we should throw that in. Do we need a reanimate in this deck? Probably not. Maybe a persist. Carsick. Again with the one of Ancient Adamantoise. I'll take it though, because we do have the Psychic Frog, we do have the Captive Weird, which we want to discard, and now we have Insidious Roots. Let us have this enter tapped. In fact, we're okay with discarding both the Adamantoise and the Captive Weird. Sprite Dragon, cool. I love a good Sprite Dragon deck. Alright, how about let's start out with Insidious Roots. And they storm the brain. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on over there. I thought they were winning. Don't give up, kids. Never surrender. Never fear the boogeyman across the table. You don't know what's in their hand, unless you do, because you're a cheater and play black. Or Invasion of Gavakon. Alright, come on, Shiba Inu. I'm guessing they are either a dog fan or a crypto fan. I'm both. Alright. Yeah, we can do this. The concealing curtain sets us up for Ultimacia. Should we draw it? We got a fatal push. Correction, we had a fatal push. Oh no, they got rid of the Soul Cauldron. Well, that is interesting. Alright, well, let's get our black-green and pay 2 life to have it enter. Because now we gotta do something with these concealing curtains and raid our opponent's hand or something. I don't know. And another huge pile of cards. Pithing Needle, huh? And I imagine they name Agatha Soul Cauldron. No, they named Concealing Curtains. Okay. Well, that was incorrect, opponent. Breeding Pool. And we'll pay 2 life. Blood Artist. Who plays Pithing Needle? And why are we drawing so many lands? Intercept. Alright, we're having fun now. Our opponent thinking it over, trying to decide on our demise. Languish, huh? Okay, well, we kind of wanted some of those in the graveyard. And in fact, we don't mind at all now. End of your next turn, you may play that card. Okay, well, we'll activate that. We'll see what it is. Tyvar, okay, we'll do that. Nowhere to run. I like it. This is just one of those mono black, all destruction, all hand hate decks, isn't it? Every single spell. Alright, let's go. Overgrown Tomb. Intertapped. Tyvar. Mill 3. And we will return the Psychic Frog. That was an easy choice. Damnation. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what new removal spell they have drawn this turn. There it is. You know what? I'm actually going to destroy it. Well, there we go. And we'll do mill 2. And let's bring back... What do we want to bring back? I think we want to bring back the Psychic Frog. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, come on. No, that's not what I wanted to hit. Oh, I accidentally misclicked. That's a mistake. Wonderful. Well, let's use this opportunity to You know what? 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Let's use this opportunity to discard Ancient Adamantoise. And I think, if we're lucky, and our opponent does not kill our Shifting Woodland, we're going to be awesome. Sweet. And our graveyard, we want to do the thing. What is it we wanted to get? We want to get the Concealing Curtains exiled. And there you go, Ancient Adamantoise. You just took out half their life. And that's going to be hard for them to deal with, I think, with the ward and, you know, it being a land and all. Yes, we got an Ancient Adamantoise win. Can you believe it, Starscream? Can you believe it? We beat them with the big booty. John Big Booty, in case you're a Buckaroo Banzai fan. Well, let's do it again. Timeless play. So we are, in fact, in Timeless. Why did it allow them to play the Desert Cenote, I wonder? That is an alchemy card. JPL 58s. Okay, once again with the 1-0 fun of Ancient Adamantoise in hand. Alright. We'll do it. Okay. Alright, pay 2 life. Get your halfling. Finding all the 1-ofs, the Sephiroth and the Ancient Adamantoise. Another Sprite Dragon deck. Fun. Okay, so Sephiroth. We will, in fact, sacrifice the Delighted Halfling. Alright, come on now, Sprite Dragon. Let's be gentle. Oh, they have a Squall card sleeves. Not Yuna. The outliers are here. Flame of Anor, you needs it. Cast it on Sephiroth now. Oh, ice magic. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, well, I have a feeling we need to go Grist. This should pivot a response. No? Okay. Pivot. Samurai's Katana. Fun. That's a good card. And limited. I'm surprised to see it here. Thunder magic. Thunder. Oh, wow. Yes, and we will discard the Ancient Adamantoise. Goodbye, Grist. Alright, cool. This we can do. Captive Weird. Sephiroth, come on down. Sacrifice the Captive Weird. Gain a life. Oh, we found a Yawgmoth. Fun. All we really need is Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Good lord. Okay. Well, this is a problem. Pay 1 life, sacrifice, put counter there. And draw a card. There's our Agatha's Soul Cauldron. I think it's too late, though. I think it's too late. Yep. Just got stuck. We got stuck. Couldn't find our Dredger's Insight or Agatha's Soul Cauldron fast enough. Alright, come on. We gotta get one more time compression game in. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. We can be compressed more. The Golgan prophesied the earthquake was only the beginning, the tremors that swallowed the crystals, only to spawn monsters from this scarred land are nothing but harbingers of what is to come. Something fathomless, ominous, and full of sorrow. But hope is not lost. And whatever the rest says. Shiru. Okay, double Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Just in case. Alright, let's get a black-green source. No, green-blue. No. Yes, green-blue. And we'll play the captive weird. Crack it. Oh, we have a person with a normal sized deck. I'm scared. This is a sane person. Swift Spear, fun. And they have Luris the Dreamed In as a companion. That's cheeky. Alright then. Pay 2 life, get our Agatha's Soul Cauldron out, and that should pretty much ensure that they'll never use Luris. Alright. Lightning Helix on our guy. Fun. Alright, we take 2. I think from our graveyard. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and grab the Captive Weird, even though we have nothing to put it on. Because reasons. Yes. And now get rid of the Lightning Helix, put a counter on Delighted Halfling. No, that doesn't work because it's not a creature. No, calm down, Zen. Bet we were going to do it anyway. DRC coming on down. Okay, and so there was a reason why my instinct was telling me to get rid of that. Bump in the night. Okay. We lose 3 life. Lightning bolt our face. Okay. Alright. We have achieved all sorts of things. Let's block. And we'll play the land for turn. We'll go Concealing Curtains. Anything in our graveyard we want to get rid of? No, but we definitely want to get rid of their Lightning Bolt. And then untap up to 1 creature, and we'll hold up. You know what? Let's go ahead and transform this guy. They seem like they need to be transformed. And let's get rid of the Lightning Bolt. And of course they draw another Lightning Bolt. Good stuff. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they draw another Lightning Bolt? It's just a finite amount. Alright, come on. One more game. We'll see if we can do time compression one more time. Just one more time. Infinitely celebrate one more time. Infinite celebration one more time. Alright, last victim. Please, announce yourself. Ah, we have found you. Balakwa. This is an interesting hand. Alright, I'll keep it, just for diversity's sake. Alright, pay 2 life, Insidious Roots. Alright, enter tapped, Psychic Frog. Alright, what have you got for us? My turn. Okay, well, here it goes. Nothing. Agatha's Soul Cauldron is countered. Alright then. Well, discard a card. Psychic Frog. Discard a card. Monoskillion. Discard a card. Nature's Rhythm. Exile 3 cards from your library. Psychic Frog. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Monoskillion. Draw a card. Shifting Woodlands. It's not terrible. We don't have anything in the grave, but... Alright, Day of Judgment. Cool. Haywire might come on out. Something tells me our opponent is nothing but counter spells and board wipes. With the Castle Ardenvale there just to pump out tokens whenever. Yep. Alright then. Cool. We're dealing with this kind of person. Alright, Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler. -2, see how many removal spells we can find in their hand. Psychic Frog, come on back. Hey, thank you, Starscream. I hope you have a great day too. Good luck at the office. It's a jungle out there. Alright, we have Teferi, Hero of the Dominaria. Okay. Alright, grab a black-green, pay 2 life, and that's 3, and then we can search for a 3 cost, or, oh no, we can search for a 4 cost. I like that. Let's go for a 4 cost. No, we cannot. Hold on. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And then tapping it for so 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's us cast for a 3. Let's look for 3. Submit 0. Autopay. And let's get ourselves What do we get? What do we get? I guess... Psychic Frog? No, that feels bad. I guess Blood Artist. We got another board wipe? I'm guessing yes. There are plenty more to choose from. Oh, but no, it's another Teferi. I see. And we draw more lands. Wunderbar. Well... mill 2 and return something. I guess we're gonna go with the Young Wolf. And we'll have this become a copy of Tyvar? No, that didn't work, did it? Why didn't that work? It says it becomes a copy of target permanent. Oh, they're trying to mill us? Oh, come on. Will you stop with the lands? Really? Shiok. You gotta be kidding me, man. Of course we found the Graveyard Hate deck. Of course we found the Graveyard Hate deck. And we're just gonna keep on drawing lands over and over and over again. Isn't this fun? Alright then. Well... Sweet. Settle the wreckage. That's a thing. Alright, goodbye. Oh, we got to do it at least once. It's fine. It's fine. It was a flavor win. Yeah. I'm sure that there's ways to put this deck together that could be much more competitive. I just took the shell that I know and threw it in there. But I think we've proved a point. Maybe a card that allows you to have infinite turns for a total of 6 mana. I don't know. Could be a thing. As always, love one another. Be cool. Don't be a jerk and have fun playing Magic the Gathering.